Welcome to Our Way Podcast. I'm Shell.
I'm Kayla.
Welcome. So today we will be discussing how you feel when someone do something for you and then they throw it back up at you like I did da-da-da-da for you. How does that make you feel? Or do you feel like they only did it, for themselves, not necessarily for you? So we're gonna talk about it today.
I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva.
Will you go first?
Okay. I absolutely cannot stand when somebody do something for me and then throw it back up at me, because I'm the type of person that if I do something for you, I did it for you because that's what you needed, not to get any glory from it. So let's say if you needed $100 and you're like, Mom, can I get $100? Okay, Kayla, I'm not gonna say a couple weeks ago when it's time when I need you to do something for me and you don't, and I'll be like, well, I gave you $100 last week. I'm not gonna do that. I just don't think that that's cool. I think that was something they did for themselves. They didn't do it really to help you. They did it to be glorified, or they did it so they can have, okay, well, when my turn comes, then she gonna give it to me, or you have to give without expecting anything. And when somebody throw it back at you, I don't, that ain't cool. I don't like that. And that's happened to me on numerous occasions, which has brought me to the place that I'm in right now. I ask somebody for nothing. Because people ain't cool like that. Can't be trusted. No. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
I didn't know if you had more. You kind of started to get aggressive.
What are we doing?
It just shocked me because I didn't know if you was talking about something specific.
No, I'm not talking about anything specific because I don't ask nobody for anything. But maybe a memory had came back up in my head.
Yeah, because you were like starting off nice and then you got aggressive. I didn't know if you were done.
Told you I could be a little aggressive. Try it. No, but no memories came back up of anything. No, and I just that what brought me to this place of my thought process is because as struggling before, and you're like, okay, well, I'll go to this person and maybe they can help me, but then they bring it back up at you, and it's like, really? That's why you can't ask somebody for anything. So
I'm sure this has happened to me before, but I don't have a specific memory or story time. But I don't ask for things for people anyways.
this is true.
I'd rather have nothing before I ask somebody for something.
Well, there may be a time where nothing is not an option.
No, I know, but I'm saying if there was a choice, then I would prefer nothing other than to ask somebody, because, like I said, people are not very, I guess, transparent maybe, or very forthcoming.
You're saying in their reasoning for giving you something?
Yeah.
For helping you in that moment?
Yeah. Now my friends, they give if I need it, or if I don't. Like, we went out this weekend, and my friend paid for us to get into the place. But typically, 9 times out of 10, I give the money back.
Yeah.
Or I do something for her. Not because she's asked, but because I don't ever want to be, well, I did this and you didn't do anything. So I don't let people give me things to be given. And if it is a gift, or if they do pay for something, I make sure I make up for it.
And that's so unfortunate, because I don't think the world is meant to be that way. I don't think that is the way the world was created, that if I give you something, you have to make sure you give me something back, so I can't say later on, well, I gave you this and you gave me nothing. That's so unfortunate that we see the world through those lenses, because back in the day, if your family, let's say you have some family, your family has some chicken and I had some rice and this family had some beans, we would all bring all those things together and we have a meal. All of our families together. You know, but these days it's like, if you got some chicken, I got some rice, and they got some beans, you gonna be eating chicken, I'm gonna be eating rice, and they gonna be eating beans. ain't no coming together to make a full meal, because the person over here gonna say, I ain't got enough chicken for your family, and this person, I ain't got enough rice for you. You know, it's just like, people, work together here. I mean, come on now. I have never been in a situation where I knew somebody needed my help and I just did nothing. I have been in a situation where I have helped and they come back to bite me. But that's not going to change who I am, because that's who I am as an individual. Am I maybe a little bit more selective to not get bit twice? Absolutely. But I'm not like, okay, if I help you and you bit me, then I can't help your brother because he ain't bit me yet. But some people's just closed off. They're just like, okay, that one person bit me, so I can't help nobody. And I'm just not like that. I just rather help than not, because I don't want to see anybody who really needs something be without. So I just rather help. But when you and I won't throw it back up at you. But now if you come to me a little too many times, like, girl, didn't I just give you $20 the other day? And you need $20 again? Okay, fine. I have said that. I'm like, girl, didn't I just give you $20?
I will do for other people. Like, I do stuff for my friends all the time. I do stuff for y'all. But I don't want to in return.
See, that's the point. That's the key thing. Not wanting anything in return. Just giving out the kindness of you. Not giving because you have expectations on the back end that you didn't disclose at the front.
Right.
Yeah. So that's when the problem comes, is when there's nothing disclosed on the front end.
I like doing things for other people. I enjoy, especially with something that they want. I know that they want or have been wanting. But I think my friends right now, I think they have shown themselves to, if I need something, they will give it if they have it. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of like outside people. I mean, I don't have much. Yeah. I don't have really a good story time for this one. I know typically I do, but because I don't take anything from anybody or accept anything from anybody, barely accept stuff from y'all. So,
right, but it also could be the way we raised you. We've always said, trust and believe that nobody's going to give you anything for free.
Right.
So that may have been a precursor to you not wanting things from others, because I've always said, just from my own personal experience, and this may be one of those times where I put my own personal experiences upon you. But I'm sorry, it just is what it is. In these days and times, it's hard to get somebody to do something for you truly because that's what they want to do, than out of the kindness of their heart. Those people are hard to come by. Not saying they don't exist, because they do exist in the world, but more often than not, that hasn't been my situation.
Yeah. I think we as a family don't ask
No.
for things.
No.
Y'all,
we keep it in the family.
this wasn't a great story time. Because, Mom, we don't ask people for things.
No.
And
Because
I think
of my experiences in life and Dad's experiences in life. So no, we don't typically ask people for things.
And I think that we're the ones that typically give, and then I'd be like, we ain't giving no more.
True. True. But it's good to give. It's good to give. It's good to give of yourself. You just have to know your boundaries and what's...
No, maybe this is what it'll be called. How much do you give? Because that's what we've talked about today. How much we give. And not receive.
Well, no, I don't think so. I think, because ultimately what we're discussing is, do you like it when it's thrown back in your face? And we're making it clear, no. We don't like that. And we aren't those type of people that do that. So, no, we don't like it. It's not cool.
No. I'm trying to think of a specific time, maybe.
Girl, you ain't got no specific time. You ain't got no specific time.
I don't.
No, because if you truly need something, you don't go to a friend or us, then you just don't get it.
Yeah. So
now, me on the other hand, I have gone to other people, you know, never friends, family, and yeah, they may have given it to me, but then they also on the back end later down the line be like, well, I gave you da 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 da. I'm like, oh, okay, I see. Okay, I got you. You ain't got to worry about that again. You ain't got to worry about that. That's happened with me. It's happened with your brother, a situation with your brother, and someone said a certain thing, and I was like, yep, you ain't got to worry about that no more. Not ever in life. Nope. Not mine. You ain't got to worry about it. So yeah, it's just a way of life these days. Just share your chicken, your rice, and your beans as a community.
Is that your show tip?
That's my shell tip of the day. Share your rice, your beans, and your chicken. And it may not be those particular items, but share the things that you have so that others can eat too, technically speaking. And if you don't have it, that's okay. Just say you don't have it. It's nothing wrong with that. But then when your need is there and they don't have it, don't be like, well, I helped you with your rice and your beans last week. Yeah, no. They don't need to hear that. Because they came to you they were in need when they came to you. They didn't just come to you because they came to you because they needed it. And for you to throw it back at them, let them know, okay, I can't need you no more. I cannot come to you no more because you didn't make me feel good about me. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of throwing things back in people's faces that they think you're doing out of the kindness of their heart, and you're really doing it because you want something in return. You ain't blessed that way, sweetie. Nope, not at all. Just saying. And you can leave your comment if you like, and that's fine. It's facts. What? It's the truth. It is the truth.
Well, y'all let us know if you are a giver, a receiver, if you have hidden agendas.
That's the question. Not giver or receiver. Hidden agendas. Is your giving because you want something in return later down the line? That's it.
Yeah, let us know.
Please.
And make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. The TikTok is going to be linked below. And when you see us, don't forget to say,
hey girl, hey.
I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva.